Welcome back to your turning point. I'm your host, the guy who's unfortunately about to ruin your perfectly curated pity party. Today we aren't doing the manifest your dream soft serve garbage. We're grabbing a shovel and digging through the pile of excuses you've been living on top of. The title of today's disaster class is simple. Stop blaming the universe, the economy, your ex, and your zodiac sign for the fact that your life is a dumpster fire. Let's set the scene. You wake up late. Alarm didn't go off. No, you hit snooze 4 times because you were scrolling TikTok until 3 a.m. watching people power wash driveways. You spill coffee on your shirt. Is it gravity's fault? No, you're clumsy and rushing. You get to work late. The boss glares at you and you think, man, this guy has it out for me. By noon, you've crafted a narrative where you are the tragic hero in a movie written by a sadist, fighting against a world designed to crush you. But here's the harsh reality check that nobody gives you because they're too busy trying to be supportive. The common denominator in every single one of your bad days, your failed relationships, and your stalled career is you. It's you. You are the captain of the Titanic, but you're also the iceberg, and frankly, you're also the guy rearranging the deck chairs while the water rises. We live in the golden age of victimhood. It's an Olympic sport now. You go online and it's just a feed of people competing to see who has the most valid reason to be a loser. Oh, you think you have it bad? Well, my Mercury is in retrograde and my parents didn't hug me enough in 1998. It's seductive, right? It feels warm and fuzzy to believe that your lack of progress is a systemic issue. It absolves you. If the game is rigged, why bother playing hard? So you sit on the bench, eating nachos, complaining about the referee. Look at your phone right now. Not literally keep listening, but think about that little black mirror. It's an excuse machine. You see some 20-year-old crypto bro in Dubai and you instantly scream, daddy's money. Maybe it is. Probably it is. But screaming that doesn't put a dime in your pocket. It just acts as a soothing balm for your bruised ego. You use other people's advantages as a shield to hide your own lack of effort. You're building a fortress out of what-ifs and if-onlys. If only I was taller, if only I was born in New York, if only the economy wasn't trash. Let's talk about the big one, the trauma card. And look, I'm not saying bad shit didn't happen to you. We've all got baggage. Some of us have carry-ons, some of us have a matching Louis Vuitton set of emotional damage. But there is a statute of limitations on how long you can blame your parents for your inability to do your laundry. You're 32 years old, Brad. Your mom forgetting to pick you up from soccer practice 20 years ago is not the reason you cheated on your girlfriend. We love to archaeologize our past to justify our present bullshit. We treat our history like a get-out-of-jail-free card. I have trust issues because of my childhood. Okay, valid. But what are you doing about it? Are you going to therapy, or are you just using that sentence to terrorize your current partner every time they want to go out with their friends? There is a difference between having a reason and having an excuse. A reason explains why the fire started. An excuse is watching it burning saying, well, I didn't light the match while holding a bucket of water. Speaking of partners, let's wade into the swamp of your dating life. You know that friend, maybe it's you, who says, all my exes are crazy. Every single one. Psycho, narcissist, toxic. If you smell shit everywhere you walk, check your own shoe. You are the one picking these people. You are the one staying with them. You are the one ignoring the red flags because they look hot in a bathing suit or bought you dinner. Blaming your exes is lazy. It requires zero introspection. It paints you as this benevolent, loving saint who was just taken advantage of by a series of villains. Bullshit. You liked the drama. You liked the chaos because it distracted you from your own emptiness. Or maybe you're just terrible at setting boundaries, which again is a you problem, but admitting that means you have to change, and changing is hard. Blaming Jessica or Mike for ruining your life, that's easy. That's a Tuesday night with a bottle of wine and a group text. Then there's the career blame game, the corporate liar. The boss is an idiot, the company doesn't value me, the system is exploitative. Yeah, no shit, it's capitalism. It's not a hug, it's a transaction. But instead of adapting, learning a new skill, or quitting to start your own thing, you choose to quiet quit. You do the bare minimum and then get shocked when you get passed over for the promotion. You blame the job market. You blame the gatekeepers. You act like there's a secret society of men in cigars plotting specifically to keep you from getting a raise. Meanwhile, you haven't read books since college and your primary skill set is navigating Netflix menus. You want the reward without the risk. You want the CEO salary with the intern's responsibility. And when you don't get it, you retreat into cynicism. Cynicism is just cowardice masquerading as wisdom. It's a way to look smart while doing absolutely nothing. This brings us to the core of the issue: fear. That's what this blame game is really protecting. It's a defense mechanism. Because if you admit that your failure is your fault, you have to face the terrifying possibility that you may not be as good, smart, or talented as you think you are. And that hurts, that stings the ego. So we outsource the blame. We export the fault to China, to the government, to the weather. It's like sitting in a dirty diaper. It smells awful, it's uncomfortable, and it's rashes everywhere. But it's warm, and it's yours. Changing it requires you to get up, get cold, get naked, and clean yourself off. Most people would rather sit in the warm filth of their own excuses than brave the cold air of accountability. It's safer to be a victim. Victims get sympathy. Victors get scrutiny. And deep down, you're terrified of the spotlight because you don't think you can perform. Let's strip away the layers. What happens when you actually get what you want, but you still feel like crap? You blame the arrival fallacy. You say, well, I'm not happy because I don't have the next thing yet. It's never ending. You are chasing a horizon that moves every time you take a step. And you blame the world for not satisfying you. You look at other people's highlight reels and think their life is effortless. You see the result, not the process. You don't see the guy waking up at 4 a.m. You don't see the girl eating rice and beans for 3 years to save for that business. You just see the launch party. So you call it luck. Calling someone else lucky is the ultimate insult to their effort, and the ultimate tranquilizer for your ambition. If it's just luck, then you don't have to try. You just have to wait for your lottery ticket. Spoiler alert, nobody is coming to save you. There is no lottery. This is the turning point of the episode. This is where I need you to look in the mirror and stop flinching. The moment you take radical responsibility is the moment you become dangerous. I mean powerful. When you say I am where I am because of the choices I made, you stop being a leaf blowing in the wind, and you become the wind. It sounds heavy, right? Everything is my fault. No, flip it. Everything is within my control to respond to. That's freedom. If it's your fault you're out of shape, guess what? You can fix it. If it's your fault you're broke, you can fix it. If the world did it to you, you have to wait for the world to undo it. And the world doesn't give a damn about you. Ownership is the only vehicle that drives you out of hell. You have to grab the wheel, even if the car is on fire. So how do you actually do this? You start by catching yourself in real time. The next time you open your mouth to complain, shut it. Literally, bite your tongue. Your boss yells at you, don't go to the break room and bet. Ask yourself, how did I allow this dynamic to happen? Did I miss a deadline? Did I not communicate clearly? Or am I just working for a jerk and I'm too scared to apply for other jobs? Every time you point a finger, look at the 3 pointing back at you. It's cliche because it's true. Transform your language. Change, I have to I choose to. Change, they made me feel, to, I allowed myself to feel. It's aggressive, it's not nice, it's not healing in the soft sense. It's surgery. You are cutting out the cancer of passivity. You are reclaiming your agency. You are accepting that you are the author of this book. And if the current chapter sucks, you are the only one holding the pen to write the next one. Here is the bottom line. You have one life. Just one. Do you really want to spend it explaining why you couldn't live it? Do you want your tombstone to read, "Here lies Dave, he had a lot of potential but the economy was rough in 2024? No, that's pathetic. Stop looking for a savior. Stop looking for a villain. Look at the data. The data is you. Your habits, your thoughts, your actions. Forgive yourself for the past. You are operating on old software, but demand excellence from yourself today. The world owes you nothing. You owe yourself everything. That's it for today's episode of Your Turning Point. If this episode slapped you in the face, good. You probably needed it. Do me a favor. Don't just listen and nod. Do something about it. And if you know a friend who is constantly whining about their life, share this episode with them. They might hate you for it, but they'll thank you later. Subscribe, leave a review if you have the guts. And remember, the only way out is through, and the only one driving is you. I'll see you in the next one.